What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at the white and black Nike Airships. These are collaboration with Maniére. They're calling these the Understand the Why, and I'll get a little bit more into that in the video. Before I dive into the kicks, if this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome to my channel. Thanks for dropping by. But look, while I have you here, do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell for me. That way, whenever I upload new material, post new content, anything like that, you'll get notified. Then you can head to the channel. You can see the latest video that I uploaded for you guys. If you are on social media, such as like Instagram, Twitter, you enjoy photos of sneakers, outfits laid out with sneakers, really anything relating to kicks, honestly, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. Really goes a long way. It's a motivator, indicator to me. Let me know that you guys enjoy the content, and it really goes a long way and it's appreciated. So now that the intro is out of the way for all my first timers, let's just dive right into the review. So like I mentioned, this is a collaboration with Maniére. This is the second airship that they collaborated with. The first one was that white and royal colorway, and this one is the white and black colorway, and they taglining these the Understand the Why. So Understand the Why is actually one of Maniére's 12 principles that they go by. And it's kind of understanding the why, you know, they are a staple and a champion, and it's specifically, you know, black and brown communities, and you know, for women as well. So they just wanting to make sure that you understand that. And I'm not sure if they're gonna be 11 other shoes to kind of capture the other 11 principles that the company goes by, but this is one of them that they wanted to make sure that they capture, understanding the why. I love what that whole group with Maniére is doing, and James and that team. I feel like they've been doing a really, really good job with all the releases that they've been dropping so far. The Airship, for those who don't know by now, it's the, you know, one of the first silhouettes that MJ wore before the actual Jordan 1 silhouette. The shoe that actually was banned by the NBA was an Airship. I know we call you know, the banned ones, it's a Jordan 1 silhouette, but the actual banned shoe that got banned is when MJ wore the like a bread colorway of the Airships. So a little bit of background history. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go over like the different materials that they used on the shoes, touch on quality control, and then towards the end of the video, lace them up, toss them on feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that stuff. So just stick around and I got you guys pretty much covered. Okay, so just like all the other Airships so far, we've been getting like a decent grain of leather on the shoe. It kind of feels like that, like a stiff kind of leather, but I think that's just because of the quality of leather. I don't think it's like that cheap dunk plastic McDonald's toy leather we get sometimes. I do feel like, although it's more of a stiff feeling leather, I think it's more of a higher quality grade of leather. So if you get a pair of these and they have like a little stiff feel to them, it's not necessarily because it's a cheap leather. I think it's also because it's a better grain and quality of leather. And you can see how thick the cut of leather is that they use. Like, look how thick this is. It's not really thin and cheap and super plastic feeling like we get sometimes. I love how they did the whole aged look on the shoe. So they kind of aged the whole midsole and outsole of the shoe, so it kind of looked like it's a shoe that's just been sitting for a while. So it gave it that whole antique vintage vibe and look of the shoe. Seemed like a lot of brands are doing that lately, kind of that age look on shoes, and I actually dig it. I like it. I like shoes that have some miles and some wear on it, and I think they did a really good job and nailed it. Coming to the side, this feels like a really, really light, smooth grain of suede almost on here. Same thing for the back. It's a really, really, really light. Almost feels like suede for how smooth it feels on the back, but on the back heel. So you have Nike Air on the back of this one, and on the other one you have the Maniére symbol right here on the back of the other shoe, on your left shoe. Coming around to the laces, so you did get different lace options. They were factory laced with white laces, but I put this lace in because it's one of the 3 options, since it have like that stained age vintage look like it kind of stained from sitting in the box, and it kind of mimics and goes with the insole, outsole a little bit. I mean the midsole, you see the laces kind of looks like that. So just something a little bit different. I've seen a lot of people just putting the white laces in, and that looks cool too. I just wanted to add a little bit of contrast and kind of bring that whole age vintage look together. So when I rock these, I'll probably rock them with these or the white ones. The black laces do look dope too, but I kind of like the whole age look. Even the tongue has like a old age yellowing tongue type look to it. And on the tongue, you can see that there's Maniére logo right under the Nike Air on the shoe, and it's like that on both tongues. Coming to the inside, you can see that they have the size on the inside, just like the other airships we've been getting. Coming to one of your insoles, you have the Jumpman with the 365, and they dropped some apparel, like a 365 apparel line and some other items that they dropped alongside the shoe. So you have that Jordan 365 on the inside. And that's pretty much it as far as your materials go on the shoe. Quality control, I did a good glance before I started recording, and I didn't have many complaints at all. Some shoes that I've received from Jordan brand and Nike this year had some stains and glue marks, some paint marks, but with these like intentionally having like a aged look to them, you know, even if they were to have defects, I think it would have went with the whole look of the shoe. But as far as like scuff marks, stitching issues, or any kind of other imperfections I usually see on products from Jordan brand, I don't really have that on this pair. Seemed like they did a pretty good job with the quality control, and I'm happy they did with it being a collaboration. Usually that's the ones where they want to pay a little bit more close attention when shoes are coming off the assembly line at the factory. So all in all, quality control is pretty good on this pair. I can't complain at all. So these are the kicks. I'll show you guys a box also. So you got a pretty cool box. You can see that there's the Maniére logo on here. See if I could get with the reflection. You can see that there's the little A's all over the box. It kind of have like a textured feel to it. You got a black box, even like the Nike's kind of raised off the box. So I love when we get special box and packaging. So you got this Nike box. Here is the label. This is your color breakdown, your product code. Open up your camera on your phone, a link will pop up, take you to the Nike website. At one point, I think it's gonna take us to the shoes, but right now it just takes you to the regular Nike website. Coming to the inside, under the lid, you got the Maniére symbol. Again, kind of that waxed tissue with the Maniére symbol on here. And the shoes were both individually wrapped with this kind of white tissue on here. So that's the tissue, that's the box. You did get some other goodies. Kind of like a keychain with the Maniére on here. You get like a hang tag. You can either clip this to keys, you could do whatever you want with this, but it's a little accessory that you got, whatever you want to do. So you have that same Maniére with like a little clip on here, clip it on the shoes or whatever. Here are the other laces that I mentioned that they came with, so you could put black in if you want. They came started factory lace with the white, but like I said, I kind of like the age look on here. And you also got a book as well. So you got the airship book, and I believe all the other airships so far has been coming with this same booklet. If you're curious, you want to read some of this, you can pause the video and read some of the information that you have on here, but I won't read it or anything like that. I'll give you guys a good little look. That way, if you want to just press pause on the video, you can read some of the stuff that's in the booklet. So here you go. This is the booklet. It's the back of it. It's the box, the accessories. Show you guys the kicks one more time. Before I take them off of here, toss them on feet, leave me a comment. I usually reply to you guys when you guys leave me comments. If I don't, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up button just to let you know that I saw your comment. But let's take them off here, lace them up, toss them on feet. We'll be right back. Let's toss them off. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at your Maniére airships. Just want to show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. The first thing, we'll just jump right into sizing, since that's usually the most asked question I get from you guys whenever I post pictures and stuff. To me, have a medium, somewhat narrow foot, and I like a snug and exact fit. And just like with like regular Jordan 1s and Dunks, I go down a half size to get like a snug fit like I like.
And I did that with these, and they fit me exactly how I wanted them to. Just like in any other airships, to me, I've been going down to half size, and they've been fitting me perfectly. I think with these being like an all leather shoe with more wear, they're gonna break in, they're gonna start to feel even better on your feet. So if you like a snug and exact fit like me, I think you can go down to half size, honestly, and be a-okay. But if you don't like that type of fit, go true to size. Like you want a little bit of room, you don't want much of a snug fit, go true to size. Now the snug I'm referring to is not like I'm in pain and I have to take the shoes off in a couple hours. It's like, you know, it's just a snug, like a glove, like a sock, one-to-one fit. And I think the more you wear them, like I said, they're just gonna only start to break in and feel better with time. It's not like my feet are all crunched up and balled up and I'm in pain. But it's really all about preference. If you have wide feet and you want a snug and exact fit like me, go true to size and you should be good. But if you want like a little bit of room and you have wide feet, you may want to consider going up a half size. Only because if your feet are wide, this area right here does feel like it's a little bit more on the snug side. So if you have wide feet, you know, that might be a little challenge for you if you don't lace the shoes up really loose. As far as comfort goes, the Ship is a technology from the 80s, and Jordan and Nike brand haven't changed that much. You feel a lot of the ground in these. They're not uncomfortable, they're just not up to date when it comes to tech and specs for shoes. I could casually wear these all day easily and not be in any kind of pain or discomfort. But if you like looking for like a really extreme cushion, you just won't have that in these. But like I said, you can still wear them all day and be perfectly fine. But I think that's pretty much it, man. I'll wrap the video up here. Like I mentioned earlier, if you are new, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.